Hello, hello. Welcome, lads, lasses, and everyone in between. I'm your host, TE, back at it again with more stream shenanigans, whatever you want to call this. Let me just move the chats over a little closer this time. We are building a set this time around. I'm using digital instructions, so I'll be looking back at all of you lovely folks once again, every so often, going back and forth. Sure, let's see. We got Instagram Live this time. Hopefully it doesn't die after an hour like it likes to try. Or Instagram. It's always trying its hardest. And we got the Twitch side up. Today we're building Creative Play Droid Builder. Normally wouldn't pick up Star Wars, normally wouldn't pick up sets, but in a recent convention I went to, a fellow was selling this for 60% off, brand new, just minus the minifigure. I understand that position. Sometimes you just want the minifigures. So I thought for that price, yeah, 1,100 pieces, that's worth it. That's worth it. I know there's a lot of small pieces, but there's a lot of new pieces too. And since I bought the set for parts, why not build it? That's always the fun. Right? Oh, I'm not gonna have the, hold on, wait. Nope, I won't. Okay. Well, it's centered now. It's gonna be hard for me to center things because everything's on delay, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, we'll have the fun of this. It's already somewhat opened, but that's fine. The bags are sealed. And that's what matters, right? Sealed bags, new set. Let's see. Get rid of the crinkles. And yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it today. I am a little bit under the weather, again. I have no one to blame but myself. I've gotten sick multiple times this year. I thought I'd be fine without vaccinations, and let this be a lesson to you all. I was not. I was not immune. I was not safe this year. But should be getting better, just fine. So if I sound a little off today, that is why, and I apologize. But I will still tough it out and see how far we can make it. Luckily, I would hope we can get a good 3-hour-ish stream, or at least enough time to build this entire set. I'm sure I will be well distracted by the chat, whoever chimes in and does what they want to do. And I will try not to let my voice just completely die out. A little more centered for everybody. Yeah. Instagram centered. Twitch. Sorry, your camera's not. Let me just do a little bit of that. The delay hurts. The delay hurts. I have no idea if the adjustment was good or not. Looks fine. Well prepared as always. The staple of modern Lego sets. Snot everywhere. And I still don't know if I should hate that or not. On one side, it takes away from what makes Lego Lego, of just building blocks. On the other side, like, things just look so nice with snot everywhere. House the Trans and PG Name, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How am I doing? I am doing all right. We're gonna end this year strong. We're gonna start next year off even stronger. I'm a little under the weather right now, but I will do what I can to make this as entertaining and chatty as can be. we are building the Droid builder set from Star Wars. I was lucky enough to find it 60% off at a recent convention, just because the seller wanted only the minifigure, and it's 60% off for 1,000 pieces. Yeah, why not? More parts are more parts. Was it a solid investment? Probably not. Did it make the convention feel a little better? Definitely did, after feeling a little let down by it, but hey, none of that matters now. We're just building Lego. But yeah, things should be up on an upswing, not just my health, but also post-wise. I've had a lot cooking up for January that I cannot talk about, unfortunately. And then after that, we are on a crazy train for the Exoforce anniversary. How about you? You recently got a box of Ninjago. Can't say nothing about your wallet, though. That's good. Let your wallet be healthy. Let it breathe. Sometimes we just suffocate it out because we just buy. There's so many deals. You gotta get it all. We got some fun presents. You say old sets from Ninjago. Old sets? Well, whenever you say old sets from Ninjago, that's gonna make me feel old, because I was there. I was there when it started. I was there at the birth of the theme, when they were doing their Toys R Us promos with the spinners. Especially the snake car from that season. I don't remember which car that is in particular, but I remember like the snake motorcycle and the crane. The crane always looked really cool and different. I don't know if I've ever seen Lego do this connection point before. Just the axle with stud straight into a brick tube. It feels weird, but like, makes sense to me. Makes sense. Doesn't feel wrong, but definitely feels off. Just stop to say hello. Have a good day. And you before to yes. I was we before time had a name. Yes. I was there in the time before time, when our bricks had no studs on sides, and the best you could do for the color purple was by tinting black and blue together. I was there the time before. Thank you for stopping by, though. Thank you for stopping by. There will continue to be streams in the future, even though today just got started. Glad you could say hello. The before times. Back when we had only 12 colors, and half of those went to transparents. The before times. It's interesting build. I like the way it locks everything in. Oh. With this interesting Technic subassembly. Definitely different. I'm learning. Oh, who mentioned 2020? Oh no. I feel semi-old, season 1 of Ninjago on Cartoon Network. I always felt insulted by the naming convention of season 1, because it threw off everything. That season 1 was technically the first 2 years of Ninjago. If they just let the first 4 episodes be season 1 and then do a season 2, things would have came out just fine mathematically. But anytime you reference season 1 in season 2, it throws me off. And then moving forward, it just continued that. That's something that always bothered me with early Ninjago. I was there, I was collecting them. I mean, they're still great sets. It's not to bully down on that. You call 2020 the before times. Well, I think that's valid. There was a lot that did cause a lot of changes. Virus that shall not be named. It definitely changed the world forever. Oh, I do like, we got a nice printed piece in this. I don't believe there's any stickers. If there is, I already threw the instructions elsewhere, so we won't have stickers today. But nice generic printed piece. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see. There's so many before times now. I remember, I'm gonna be the old man here. I remember the time before the internet exploded. When it was just a wee lad. And you could post a bunch of dumb videos. And nothing would change. $9,445. See, that's how you know. That's how you know it's an old set in terms of modern Lego. When it's still got a set number. When it still has a set number that was 4 digits. Now, if you want retro, you got the 3 digits, but 4 digits. Who sees those anymore? You got that with other sets for $160. Or sorry, $106. Nice. Got a good lump sum there. Always good to see a nice bulk buy. Or just a good buy in general. Not the best of buys, but a good buy. Alright, this is certainly a tube. Certainly a droid tube. I should have stated earlier that seeing this starting build. We are building the Magic Trash Can. The one and only. Star of Star Wars. Star of the Wars. You can say a bulk buy, but local Lego store. Yes, okay. So just bought with other sets while you were finding the good deals. Nice. Ah! There's a recent trade-in. That's why you gotta keep your eyes on them. Because you know they'll have some good deals just pop up out of the blue when new stock comes in. What have I built here? Oh, this is the bottom of the droid. I had him upside down the whole time. They confused me. They had me building backwards all along. Since you bought so much, they gave you a good deal. It's good to hear. They know you're a valued customer. There's our one-legged droid. I can stand him up. He'll just hang out for a moment. You visit casually, and they know you collect Ninjago. That's how they know you're the good customer. You come back, you're consistent, so they know exactly what to sell you on. Crinkle, crinkle. One could say you were a priority customer. They know what to sell you. Especially with Ninjago mechs, if any come in with no box. They know what you want. You let them know what you want, and then it's beneficial for everybody. This must be the legs. It's like we're building a jetpack, but it's so lanky on this droid. Yep. Just a whole bag dedicated to legs. Leg day bag. Yeah, you got Zane Titan mech, Ultra Combo mech, Lloyd and Aaron's team mech. Was that all in that same 106 order? That's a great combo for one day. Or if that's just overall what you've been acquiring from them during that time. Nice. Stocked it up all in one go. Overall, sorry, okay. That makes more sense. But if you got that all in one go, that'd been crazy haul. Crazy. But overall, pretty good for time and time again. The Ultra Combo mech was your first buy there. Was loose legs and a bulk table, and the rest in another room on the shelf. I think you've mentioned that one before. That they let you dig out the whole set, and it just worked out. Great find, great find. It's the kind of dream finds you love to see at those local Lego stores. Oh, just the legs were at the bulk table. Okay. Just the legs. See, they didn't skip leg day either. Threw them right on the table. The rest you got from the other room. They didn't know it connected. I don't blame them. There's just, I think I've mentioned this before, that there was a point where it was easy to keep up with all the different Lego sets coming out. And then, like a light switch, they release so much stuff all the time now, all at once. And you can't keep track with what sets are out anymore. It's just, you lose track and then you don't know what sets even exist. They have really ramped up their amount of products. So it's just something near impossible to track anymore. I do like how sturdy this thing feels already for such a simple build. for such a small build. They get their durability just right. They do. They notify you when mechs come in. That's the ticket right there. What would you call it? Symbiotic relationship. You benefit because you're going to get another mech. They benefit because they get to make another sale. Everybody wins here. Everybody gets to go home happy. More mechs for the collective. That's some good stuff right there. Yeah, even down to the fact that they notify you. They let you know. Ultra Combo Mech was about $30, you think. I mean, even a little higher, still would have been a great price. That's a big boy. That's a big boy one. Or it's the big boy one. Have they made a mech bigger since then? I guess the coal one was pretty big too. I feel like it's a little chibi, but that's okay because it's still pretty fun so far. Still recognizable at the very least. Our tiny R2. Tiny R2. For some reason the music stopped. I think I had to reset it earlier and I didn't switch all the settings back. That's what it was. That's what it was. Alright, we're back on track. Oh, $30 plus the parts you got on the bulk table. Incredible deal. Oh, to fix it. Parts needed to fix it. Wonderful. Those are the kind of deals that I miss out on all the time because I just don't go searching. I'm just not the one out there. That's for you to find all the good deals. I know in brick headsets, they use a pink brick for the brain, just as filler. I'm guessing they used green in R2 just because it's like a circuit board. If that was intentional, I love it. If not, it's still great to think about. It at least makes me think of brickheads in that regard. He was missing parts, but you found him digging through the bulk table. Ah. That's how you got it complete? That's how you knew. I guess, yeah, they would have received the full set at some point. So all you gotta do is piecemeal it together. The funny part is your local store is called Brickheads. Completely unintentional. I referenced your local store, haha. I'm just 3 steps ahead. If I was that, then so much stuff would be better. I want R2's eye to be off a little. Give it some angle. Give it an angle. I know circles are difficult for Lego, but you know, I'm not gonna even judge this. Just gonna let it be. It's a small character for a set. Who cares? Ah, they highlighted on Beyond the Brick. That's good. Because I feel like they mostly just do bricks and minifig visits. But it's good to hear they will also visit some other, well, a variety of other stores. Because I know they've also done things like Brickmania. Just good that they're always sharing the love on that. Highlighting the little stores. They matter too. There's our R2. He does look a little off. A little awkward. A little chibi. Chibi dude. I realize I need my hands down a little bit more for Insta. I think I just need to change that camera. Change the position. Whatever. There's our first droid. Not too shabby. Just to hang out in the corner. See if that good. Move on screen. So you enjoy and get parts there over Lego site. Ah. Lot cozier to get stuff from them, huh? Ooh. Probably feels more rewarding than giving the Juggernaut more money. And it's local. Very short distance away. Oh. If only these were in the plated chrome piece colors. I do need those, but alas. I'll take gold. Gold's a nice color. Oh. I'm guessing there's probably 3 or 4 add-ons in this little bag. Obviously the rubber duck is. But the gold makes me think, I think there's a tuba, trombone, something like that. An instrument. Along with whatever we're building here. You want to get 1 grail there. You can't afford it. Such as the grail piece or a white whale item you've been looking for. Because I do understand the issue of having a very desirable part set or minifigure in mind, and it's just always outpricing what you can ever want or care to spend on. They got a Voltron in from a locker room cleaning. Oh. Voltron is another cool set they got, or they made. And it's a set that reminds me that we're getting Power Rangers next year, and I'm scared for that. because I will want it. I will want a Power Ranger set. Pass away in the family, and then they sell the Lego to the store. Ah, gotcha. Yep, just Legos stored away. But then the storage unit gets left behind. Oh, it's not an instrument. Oh. I was really hoping it was an instrument. I would love to see R2 with a trombone. If there isn't one in the set, then I will make him one. That's gonna be my guarantee. I know the set has a bunch of dumb accessories in it, but I think they could use some more dumb accessories. The Voltron Lego Ideas in box, just damaged box. Ah. See, but damaged box is always pretty worth it too. Oh, look at that. It's got some funky beats. But yeah, that's the thing with you can do that with Lego official retail Lego stores too. That if you ask them for damaged products, they will fish them out from the back, and they'll be on discount. I don't think the discounts are like phenomenal, but it's enough that makes it a little more worth it if you were already picking up that set. So, you just gotta get the funds for it though. Keep eyeing it. Keep eyeing it. Make sure they know you want it. But if someone else comes in to buy it, ooh, $400 to $500. I guess it is a discontinued set, so I'm not too surprised. But yes, that does feel rough when you're trying to go for it. One day. At least it didn't have minifigures in it. That would probably skyrocket the price even further if they had done that. Oh, Rubber Ducky, you are the one. Making bath time so much fun. I sing that as we're not even that far into the build. All we know it's for all we know it's a yellow blob. Everyone's favorite. Don't worry, Power Ranger technically was in Lego Ideas. Alt build of Voltron is Power Ranger, like the Morphin Megazord. Well, either way, it's going to be a temptation. It's going to be quite the want of a purchase. And that's why I fear it. That's why I fear the Lego Power Rangers. But hopefully I'll just forget to buy it. It'll pass by and I'll be like, not worth the time now. Power Rangers will be deadly, yes. The thing of it though is sometimes these ideas themes continue on. Like the first set is such a success, they decide to make more. And sometimes they don't. And I don't know which way Power Rangers would flow. I feel like it'd just be a nostalgic thing for one go round and then just kind of be done. I don't know if they would want to do more. I don't know. I think Star Trek will certainly continue on, but it's hard to say. Yeah, if they continued, you'd wonder which one they would do. Like, can you? Oh. There we go. We're checking out our R2 unit now. Got his rubber ducky. He's gonna be safe in the water, that's for sure. But it could also be just like a one-time thing and then they go all in on it. Like I feel like that's what they were doing with the Black Pearl. They just gave us a bunch of minifigs because or Star Trek too. They just don't know if they're gonna make another. So it's like, have all the minifigs. Have them all. Could be any of the Zord combinations. True. My guess is that for the first set, it will be the original Mighty Morphin. Like the stock setup and everything. But again, that's another thing I could be wrong on. They didn't do the OG Star Trek. We gotta learn from examples. And they've had some nice examples recently with other ideas and what do they call them? Icon sets. So really, it's Lego, and you can't predict anything they do to a degree. But if for whatever reason I do pick up the set, then I will try to do something special with it by building the set and playing the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers video game for the N64. Something special involving both of those at the same time. It's the only way I know how to properly celebrate it. I see why this might not be an appealing set to most. It's going to be very repetitive. All these droids are built identically. Until we get to Chopper. 1 out of 4 droids will be different. I wonder if that's what they were thinking from the beginning when they're like, oh, just make a $100 droid set, 4 droids, pretty much the same. People will love it. I guess that's what the point of the, where is it? The build together thing. There are 4 different manuals, 4 different droids. So if you had a family, you could all do it. I'm curious to see how popular their new system of build together will be, where you build at your own pace. So if you're a slower builder, it gives you less to do. And if you're a faster builder, it gives you more to do. That way everybody builds it, finishes building around the same time, which is a very interesting idea. And the fact they were able to pull it off with the app. I'll be interested to see how people receive it. Yeah. But that is the kind of thing I do not hear people reporting on in some of the other build together features. Which I think from LEGO is smart. It's smart. Turn LEGO into a social thing. As antisocial as I am. It's only healthy. It's fine. It's an option. You don't have to do it. Yeah, I still find this submodel fascinating. Just to lock in that axle. Crazy. But it makes for like an incredibly strong joint. Incredibly strong. Very cool technique. Also, I skipped a bunch of, or I got ahead of myself by building way ahead of the steps. Just because I already knew I did it before. So I was like, I know all this stuff. I know what I'm doing here. Just like this part. I already know where the plates go. I already know where some of the round pieces go. I'm not even looking at the steps. Should help it from being super repetitive on this build. Right. And instructions for where some of the colored pieces go. Some of the differences, there will be some. Not all droids are made the same. We've got the white droid, and the black droid, and the pink droid, and whatever color you'd count Chopper as. Copper Chopper. What a fancy color. He's got a copper head and gray body. Oh, so intriguing. They all come with this printed piece though. That's pretty nice. It's got the vent and the panel back to back on the 2x2. Not bad. Not too shabby. Sides of the body are all black. Oh, he's got a boring backside though. I like this use of the nougat. For I think what in the movie was the kind of a copper color. For his tech greebles. I think the nougat works pretty well here for this shrunken down version. Okay. It's kind of dense too. Or I guess it makes sense. It's got so much snot in it. Real strong build. Alright. Gotta build his leg hole. Where his third leg comes from. I know all this black looks weird on camera when it all blurs together. Wonderful. And he stands. One leg. Bouncing axe from a droid. Beautiful. Beautiful. Set him right here next to R2. This corpse of a droid body. Chat and YouTube, let me know. Does anyone else try to package their bags back and tightly as possible? Or do you just crumple them up, call them good in the garbage? I always try to like stuff them into one bag so they're all together. They can be thrown away in one go, rather than causing a mess later. Might just be my analytical brain trying to put it all in one place, organize it, keep track of it all. Alright, and now I know they want you to do two things at a time for the legs. I was kind of getting ahead of myself on R2 and doing 2 of the feet at the same time. And then by the time I got to the end of that step, it showed off that, yes, you actually do both legs. I'm like, oh, okay, I wish they would have told me at the start. They probably did, and I didn't notice. It's fine. It's fine. You see, this would have been a really cool move of Lego to just put 1x5s in the set instead of using a 1x2 and a 1x3. Could have gotten more 1x5s. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Lego. Of course, I put them on backwards too. See, if I had a 1x5, can't get them mixed up. You can't put them on backwards. No, wait, I did have it right. Wait, I'm losing my mind. See, I wouldn't lose my mind if Lego put a 1x5 in here. It's that simple, Lego. Just put a 1x5 in the set. You would have had 4 here, 4 on R2. Plenty of reason why not to. Why? Do it. Put the 1x5 in the set. And there would be much rejoicing. Who doesn't want more 1x5s in their collection? Missed opportunity if I've ever seen one. Would have gotten it black and white. Maybe that's why. I don't think we've seen it in white yet. I'm sure it is, and I haven't seen it. Lego could have shown me the way by putting it in this set. But no. They got to up their part count by 8. Not 8 pieces, 16 pieces. How dare you, Lego? How dare you? I'm sure it had nothing to do with a logistical issue or something. You just want to be monsters. I will give Lego as much crap as I can. Because I feel like they're getting pretty complacent where they are right now. They aren't really getting better. They feel like they're getting overwhelming. And not in a good way. Not in a good way. So I'm kind of rooting. I'm rooting for the competitors out there. The Lumibricks. The Fantasy. Pretty much everything under Go Bricks. I'm rooting for them. I want them to do better. To scare Lego. So Lego actually does better again. It's felt kind of weak. I'll say it. And licensing is definitely there not helping. Oh, Lego. They did it for R2 as well. We couldn't have put, like, we already have the plates. Like, this is the reason why you would do it. If you're not going to put the 1x5 plate, well, then you have the 1x2 in black. Why not use it right there? Unless you want that to be a little detail, but I don't think you do. Okay. Had every chance not to do that. See, they're getting comfortable. They don't need their sets to be perfect because they know people will buy them anyways. Honestly, half the time, I don't have to look at the instructions anymore because I can just look at the R2 model and be like, oh yeah, that piece goes there, and that piece goes there. And this is where this piece will go. Because that's how it is on R2. That's when they throw the curveball at me and then I realize I've really messed up. No. I got the legs right. You can't trick me, Lego. You can't trick me. I know how insert droid name here goes together. I don't remember his name. He's the one on the Death Star. He's one in the original giant Death Star playset. Your guess is as good as mine of what his name is. Ooh, his head is built differently though. Oh, is that because it's a cone? Even though in this blocky shape, it's going to look about the same. 1000%. 1000%. Oh yeah, it's just taller. Never mind. And it doesn't have a clean gap at the bottom. Or a clean seal. got his little satellite dish on top. Well, he can't wear a hat if he has a satellite dish. What was Lego thinking? What, they just expect me to remove it? Try something different? Oh, I'm lost here. Hold on. Oh, they both go up. Up, 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 up. Starting to sound like one of those droids. Oh, the rest of his head's identical. I feel like he got the short end of the stick here for details. Like they didn't even bother to give him a transparent piece for an eye. Oh, there we go. He doesn't quite look right. It's the face. The face doesn't quite look right. He stalks my nightmares. It's okay. Because with the next bag, we're going to give him some personality. No small bag this time. They know what they're doing. I think. Oh, they sure do. Hold on now. They were cooking with some sort of gasoline that may not have been flammable and a waste of their time, but hey, they were cooking. Look at this. Oh, this is gonna be great. We're building him a forehead cannon. Good old top hat. Purple top hat of all colors. If I can find some basic tiles. You know, the only like 3 purple pieces in this build. And this is why they were cooking. Yeah, he's got an antenna, but the top hat goes right on top of it. Let's go! Now he's a dapper lad, but not dapper enough. We can make him better. Oh, this one. This is a droid of all time. See, very simple. They put this jumper here, which is probably just to make it a little looser, but also it looks like the little thingies on the center of the glasses, the little nose props. And then very simple build, just a couple of pieces for the sides. Also very glad they still have this mold. I was worried they got rid of the square one, since I know the circular one was still around. And bada boom, bada bang. You got some glasses, but we're not done there. No, 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 no. Because we also got one last thing to make him a pure gentleman. One above all other droids. Also, these new wedge pieces, heck yeah. I need those. I need those. Too bad this curve right here doesn't match anything. But the other side does. Here comes the 1x1 by 2/3 curve. Oh, then they, aha. I was like, how do they want me to attach this? That's how. Bam. It's got a bow tie too. Might get a little crooked. There we go. Look at that dude. He barely shows up on camera, doesn't he? Because he's just all black. Alright. I'm not going to build these stud shooters, but I'll throw them on. For some reason, he's also got to shoot stuff out of his feet. I don't want to put the triggers in because I want to mess around with those parts. And a bunch of 1x1s for blue. I'm guessing like maybe it's water. Kind of like clown guns. Clown gun. Sure. Sorry about the technical issues. Again, the recording might just be fine, but everything looked like a nightmare on my end. I've never seen that much stuff shut off on me all at once. And like tiered too, like it was second monitor, third monitor, first monitor, after it already froze. Ow. Something not good happened. Do I have a diagnosis for it? No. It's the computer is acting like humans and is dying. You don't die till I tell you to die. Which you're too new for that. You're too new. That's true. The computer just wants to reflect my current health. Let's stream the R2 off screen. Just so we have a bit more breathing room, a bit more space. Space for R2 cutie, or whatever it's called. Sorry, I don't remember this droid's name that's non-canon, but is now technically canon because goodwill. You can look it up. I'm not going to explain it. I don't remember how to fully explain it. So just go find it. Go. Alright, we're back on track. Look at that. Nothing happened. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Nothing went wrong on today's stream. It's just a normal day. It's not like everything that could go wrong happens. I'm gonna shut up before it all does. Brackets, brackets, brackets. Modern Lego loves their snots everywhere. Sneezing all over the people. Bringing us their brackets and not in this set, but bricks not on top. The studs not on top. No, they're elsewhere. They're somewhere in the mix. A different direction we must go. For people to build in all directions is so different and spicy and add so much more detail. And sometimes, just like this song, it's a little bit aimless. Just like me, it's a little bit aimless. I hope you enjoyed today's session of Building Techniques, the musical, starring Bracket and Bracket. Two different types of bracket, by the way. Different classifications. One goes out half plate, one goes out a full plate. You'll learn some stuff. You build some Lego. Just Just build a set and learn something new. Yo, where is the justice for R4P17? He's not even in this set. A disgrace. All these Imperial R2 units, or Imperial era R2 units. Calling that right here. We need an expansion for this set. R4P17. And whatever the spy one was that Ahsoka got, or Anakin got, that replaces R2 for a period. That's the set I want to see. Let's see an expansion on this. Ooh, hold on. They gave us 2 different colors of this bow. I can't just willy-nilly line them up on the side. They foiled me. There's gonna be stripes somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. Which way does this panel go? Like that. Now it's got a bit extra print on it. Love to see it. A little bit of striping. Got a gray belly button. Not sure what's up with the belly buttons, but all these droids have them. All their Audi buttons. Oh. White. Hey, don't look at me. I don't know droid anatomy. Maybe that's where they plug in when they enter the great mainframe. When they first attach. And when they first detach. Oh. Well, this is awkward. They only had one design for the back. Breezing through this. I will say, this is a very fun concept for a set. And if it didn't have a desirable minifigure tied to it, I think it could have stood on its own as just a toy. It's a great concept. But it's kind of overshadowed by the fact that desirable minifigure. Some people are just going to buy it for just that. Not to be a jerk about the fellow that sold it to me, but I think this set could have stood a chance on its own if it didn't have a handicap. Just a thought. Just a thought. Does remind me, 1 second, after the bags, The clickety clackety. I don't know if me holding it as far away as possible helped, but I don't know. Maybe it did. I'll find out in like 2 years. Stop looking at these VODs. My bad. Takes time. Takes time to rewatch all the VODs. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, similar fashion. A set that I do know sold excellently for being very different was that gingerbread AT-AT, because I remember spending a couple months just trying to find it about anywhere. Everywhere local. I kid you not, I called a dozen different types of stores, like your superstores and your small mom and pop and everything. I would constantly be calling them for a couple weeks, being like, did you get it in stock? No? Okay. Or, oh, they did get it in stock, but they already sold out. Oh. For the gingerbread AT-AT, people were hunting that thing down. It was gone everywhere. So I just went ahead and pre-ordered it from Lego, and they said it wouldn't ship till like January. So I'm like, cool. I guess that'll be a next year thing. Because that kind of threw a wrench in my plans of doing a rebrickable design for it. But to get back on track of the story, that set must have sold phenomenally if it was that hard to find it, which is a really good thing for Star Wars, because it means they're going to experiment more and do more weird stuff like it. We will probably continue to see weird holiday sets like that. Probably more gingerbread stuff or similar vein. Winter Village Star Wars Edition. Because it sold so well, we're definitely going to be seeing that. They're going to follow the money. And they're going to see how long they can do it. And for once, I'm not mad at a licensed theme, because it means they're going to be doing stuff that's different instead of the repetitive starships and things we see every year. Every blasted time. It's the same stuff with Star Wars, but not now. No. We are going to slowly enter the golden age of weird Lego Star Wars. And I'm all for it. Is my money going to be where my mouth is? Probably not, but I hope it continues to thrive. And it better pay off, because I did buy 2 of those AT-ATs from Lego directly. And I still want to do a rebrickable model, but I'm going to wait till it's highlight again next year. So it better pay off. I'm investing in it. Lego, that's on you now to make sure my investment works. I blame you for everything. You're the reason my money's gone. What another wonderful Lego journey it will be. How will we all be suckers to lose our money next time? We're all in for it now. We're all in for it. I might jinx it, but I think we get some good dialogue out. While my voice feels like it's trying to, or my throat feels like it's trying to kill me with all this talking, I think I'm doing pretty good. Doing all right. QT5 so far. Right? QT5? Q, letter Q, T. I think it's QT. It's QT something. She's a little cutie droid. Hey, cutie. Oh. Then she's probably gonna have the same type of head as R2. Being a dome head. That's probably an insult somewhere, right? I know it's chrome dome, but can you insult somebody just by calling them a dome head? Would it be a similar insult to like cone heads? Anyone remembers those? Although that wasn't so much of an insult as it's just what they were. Cone heads. Whatever it is, it probably beats out Pinhead, Larry. Good at predicting. Very good. Very good at predicting. It's like I've already built a couple of these. The consistency is uncanny. Uh-oh. Are these all the same pink? Oh, thank goodness they are. I was about to lose my mind with all of these wedges if they were the two different colors of dark pink here. I was about to have a real not happy fun time. Which is none of it. And just like R2, I'm going to offset the eye a little bit, give it a personality. Bring it to life. Ooh, back of the head's different. We're out of big curves. Where does the big curve go? Oh. The light in the back of their head. That's how you know this Death Star droid is soulless. Just can't. He just doesn't have the energy for it. He's got no life in the back of his head or in the front. He really is lifeless. There we go. QT. Looks good. Honestly, the proportions aren't as bad as I thought. I think it's just the legs are too big. And that makes me wonder. Problem is the glasses. I mean, you can just call it Brick Nerd at this point. Like, they don't really fit the droid because their eyes are up here, but at the same time, when you got nerdy glasses like this, it doesn't really matter where they're at. As long as they fit the face. As long as they fit the brick. Alright, we're gonna push these two back. QT is now next in line. We got bag number 9. Number 9. Small bag. Oh, sorry, chat. Does that sound quieter? Oh, it's a real small bag. It's tiny. Tiny bag. That's okay. I'm sure with Chopper's small stature, he will make up with big accessories. I hope so. I sure hope so. These hats are very fun though, because they all have the empty hole in the middle for them to fit over the antenna, which I think Chopper has an antenna too, maybe. Feels like a Chopper thing for him to have. Ooh, when season 2 of One Piece releases in a couple months, can we have the great debate between the two Choppers? Since it'll be relevant again. The characters. Could have the Droid Chopper against Tony Chopper. Oh, it's a nice little sun hat. The flower coming out. It's pretty sweet. I don't like the parts usage because it's all like stupidly common, which is probably why this set was easier for them to produce, but oh well. Oh well. I mean, even a couple sour points. This set still has a lot of cool things to it. I cannot fight that. You definitely get your value's worth. Just like another set I will be discussing in January. Wink, wink. That's all I'll say. But hey, you definitely get your value's worth. Here's one of those issues. Big goofy sunglasses. Once again, the eye's up here. My eye is up here. Okay. Ooh, but this one gets that fun. Gets a big ol' goofy butterfly bow tie. Like so. It's just, oh wait, hold on. They tricked me. Does it show it as a bow tie anywhere? That's kind of rude. It's not even a bow tie. It's a bow. Which honestly isn't a bad look either. I still think I prefer it as a bow tie though. Everything else is already so ridiculous on this droid, so yeah. We'll leave it as a bow tie. Alternate bow tie. Huh? 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 Okay. Alright, computer, don't explode on me. I'm about to switch the booklet again. That's what caused the last big issue. Okay, we made it to book number 4. And the computer didn't nearly shut down on me. Ow. I don't know. I don't know. But we're still alive. We're not dead yet. What? The bags. They're so loud. I try to keep them far away from you, chat. I try to spare you the crinkles, the crackles, and everything in between. I hope it worked out. If not, oh well. All right, here we go. This is the exhilarating part. After 3 droids whose bodies were built nearly identical, we're building Chopper, and his body is already very different. Let's go. All it took was too much time. Too much time. But yes, I do need to give this set some praises because it's got some really good engineering design in it. For a simple but very effective toy, it has a lot of really smart decisions in this that make it just function even better. Like the way they add extra friction and lock certain segments together, aside from just overdose of snot. It's actually got some cool trickery. Really hard to explain, but just some really smart engineering. Best that can be said. Really something you gotta experience or have someone better engineering explain it. I'm sorry, I only went to like 3 years of engineering classes. I'm not a professional. So yeah, as repetitive as the build is, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Luckily, the repetition isn't horrendous. It's not great, but it's horrendous. It's not horrendous. Because it avoids it with all the weird accessories in between. And then they treat you with the last one not being the same thing. It's unpredictable. It's so different. Well, the live chat's pretty quiet right now. But if you're watching this live, or not live, what am I saying? I'm sorry. The live chat is quiet, so it's if you're watching live. Let me say that again. If you're watching this on the VOD, YouTube/TE VODs, feel free to leave me a comment of what should I do with this set. I don't feel like a rebrickable design is necessary. But if you have any fun ideas of what I can do with the set after the fact, let me know. Let me know. There's it's a fun set. There's definitely possibilities. I didn't have any plans in mind, but if you have a good suggestion, I'll probably do it. Probably do something interesting with it. Otherwise, it just all gets parted out, and that's not fun. Nothing interesting about that. All we did was build a set. We didn't do anything crazy with it. Also, they really give us a transparent stud, and then you bury it. That's not cool, Lego. That's not cool. You want to see the cool transparent stuff. But yeah, leave me a good idea, and I'll probably do it. If it's a cool idea. It's a fun idea. Make it fun. We got some Lego to do. Lego to build. Oh, even this gets to be different. Even this. Get some stud reversals. You'll love to see it. Ooh. I feel like there's something fun I could do with this set, but I just don't know off the top of my head. And if you all are lazy and don't give me a good suggestion, maybe I need to ask some people that could give me some suggestions. How does that make you feel? Probably lesser. And I feel sorry. I'm sorry I made you feel lesser. You know, also makes people feel lesser when Chopper only gets a wheel, not a leg, so you can't stand him up. He just doesn't stand. Does this make Chopper inferior? 100%. You know what makes him superior though? This flat bit on the back, so he's not rolling back and forth on the table. Counterbalance. Counterbalance of functionality. It's over. The crinkle crackles are gone for now. This ain't your granddaddy's. This ain't your granddaddy's ASMR. We got the loud, obnoxious bags. Brought to you by Lego. And the paper ones feel awful to open. I don't know why that saxophone always gets me. And apologies if you know music better than I do and that's not a saxophone. Oops. At least I named an instrument. Poor Chopper. Stubby legs. Or his stubby body. See, I can't be chatting 24/7. I'm just chatting to the void. And when that void's not screaming back, then how do I even know the void is there? Twitch, come back. You could blame it all on me. That probably didn't even cut out for anyone. Oops. Anyways. Were we talking about something? Probably. The void? Does it scream? Who knows? We're just here now. Full like time dilation and jumping around. Who knows what I was talking about? Who knows what I will talk about? Certainly not me. I don't keep track of this. I think what I am keeping track of, though, is being on track and we're making good time. That's the kind of train track I like to be on. The one that's on time. We'll see where that gets me. We'll see where it goes. As always. Oh! The instructions. They don't listen to me anymore. Don't worry. The train keeps a-rolling. Whether you like it or not. Whether we're barreling down the tracks at 200 miles per hour and on fire and the cows are screaming at me and everything else is going wrong, or we're moving at 3 miles per hour, no speed at all, and we're waiting for the Big Bertha to just waddle away and make space for our crazy train. Either way, we'll keep the train a-rolling. For better or for worse. And I don't know which one's which at this point. It's just, we're just rolling. We're just rolling. And this has been my TED Talk on how 2025 has felt. I hope you appreciate. And I hope you stick around for the next one. Oh! Because it certainly beats talking about politics. Certainly does. Certainly does. Aha. Chopper does. Oh, Chopper has his little radar dish. Backwards radar dish. His hat dish. His disc. His discotheque. I don't know what you want to call it. His head prod. He's cute little guy. You gotta give it a little shine. A little bit of spit shine. He's back to being a lively droid. Oh, Lego, you couldn't have just given us the bigger curve piece. You couldn't have just given us the dark orange 1x4 curved. How dare you? You gotta up your part count by 3 instead of giving us the one nice piece. One super useful piece that could be new. That I don't think is new. Lego, come on. Come on. Come on, come on! Oh, it's a little chopper. Doesn't quite feel right because they kind of made more of a dome than his cone head, but honestly, I think they did the best they could with these slopes. Yeah. Chopper! Oh, hold on. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. I also put the wrong piece on. Oh my goodness. I made a mistake in a Lego set. At least it wasn't 50 steps ago. Chopper of all droids. Need some arms. arms that pop out the side of his head. Because we definitely needed droids that were more expressive. It was a must-have for Star Wars. I also, oh, these jumpers go down here. Oh, it's such a tight space now. My bad. Okay. Get out of there. Yeah. Right, there's your chopper. Chopper and spare parts. A lot of juicy spare parts in this. So even though you're getting 1,100 piece Lego set, and yes, there's a lot of small pieces, but hey, I count at least 40 plus spare pieces. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, this last... I thought there'd be more at the end. There looks like there's a lot of accessories in the set. But I guess... I don't know. This is all they're giving us. This is all they have left. There's a 2/3 brick in here. There's a corner curve. Ooh, we eating good on some cool pieces. Hold on. Flashback. Sorry, chat. Get in there. Oh yeah, well ahead of time too. Oh, don't run away from me. I created you. Oh, this is cute. I knew there was a mustache in the set, but I didn't realize it was made from 3 pieces. Maybe it's a handkerchief. Like if you put it up here, it's definitely a mustache, but it tells you to put it down here. Which makes me think it's a different kind of bow tie. I don't know. Then the head doesn't rotate with the mustache. Also, it's a little, a little droopy. That's kind of mustache looking. Kind of looks like a mustache. Must be a mustache, right? Mustache logic. Mayhaps. Mayhaps a mustache. The classic mustache. I must ask you a... Can't even say it right. It's been a day, I swear. I must ask you a question. Oh, hold on, there's a good amount of corner curves in this. Wait a second. Wait a second. I saw the red ones, and I saw the white ones immediately after, but now I see there's some brown corner curves. And it's not a crazy amount of any, but some is better than none. Like this brown box. Glorious brown box. Our favorite in design. Somewhat square, but some studs on sides. Wonderful for adding extra detail. So instead, we'll just add some plates on top. Make it a little more round. Round and round we go. Where we stop, we should all know by now. Oh, and if you're wondering what piece I'm talking about, it's this one right here. Let's see. We'll put it on a stick. And then we'll just way up to the camera. Let it sit there for a bit. Get a little closer. How's that look? How's that look? Yeah? That's the piece I'm talking about. New corner curve. New-ish. I don't know, did the Aston Martin come out this year? Probably did. But you get 4 of them in brown. 1 for each corner of this hat. And it's absolutely going to be replaced very soon. Because they keep shortening all these curves so they're all the same length. And now this is the only one that's too tall. After they released the 1x1, it only has one side to it, which is already the shorter version. So, what are you supposed to do? What do you do? Just re-release the piece. Another spot. All right, so there were 16. There was 3. Here's another piece that could have been 1 piece, but instead they gave us a bunch. I think they have logic to it here soon, but still, could have been a single piece, and they didn't. They didn't wanna. Ooh, we're getting fancy. Hold on. Oh, see, yeah, this is a great excuse why it wasn't. Because then it would have been 2 molds. Because yes, they could have done the 2x2 instead. But then they would have to include both molds. They have an excuse for this one, but not the other ones I've been mentioning. The other ones, the pieces could have both been coexisted. And they would have had the same mold variations. How dare they? I like this. It's very simple, very straightforward. But to get the curls of the hat, just a hinge plate, and everything else around it is so smooth, it just fits right in. That way we can give Chopper a 10-gallon hat that I built backwards. 1 second. Don't use your fingernails. You're gonna hurt yourself. Let that be a life lesson. Ooh, and the black banding works here too. Oh, this is well done. This is well done. It's so simple, but well done. Oh, look at that. That's a 10-gallon hat right there. Slots right over the antenna. Now he needs a mustache. Hi-ho, Silver. Away. Chopper boy. Alright. Oh, and then you can build him ice cream and a balloon, because Chopper is a happy boy. He gets all of the items. Yeah. He's a happy little Chopper. Alright, but we got one more build. One more. One more to go. Ooh. That felt a little too stiff to put on the studs. Maybe that's the evidence that they fixed the dark reds? Maybe? I don't believe them. Do you believe them? I don't know when my trust will be redeemed with the dark red and dark browns and brownish and reddish browns and all of the above. I don't know when my confidence will be restored in them. Because to me, they're all still brittle. But some of these pieces feel like they're really tight connecting to the dark red, which makes me think they strengthened it, but I don't know. Do you know? What secrets does Lego hold? What are they withholding from the entirety of the community. How much is actually plant-based right now? I find this baseball cap a little weird in its build. Maybe it'll look good at the end, but as of right now, it doesn't feel too good. It doesn't look good. Looks like a Shogun helmet with the stair stepping. What? Oh. Supposed to be tipped up. Yeah. So their examples are, oh, weird. Okay, so it was a bow tie before, but now it's a mustache at the end of the instructions. They changed their minds. They absolutely changed their minds there. But they say in the instructions, either make cowboy chopper or joyous child chopper. They say build one or the other. They both have little explosions behind him, like he's so exciting. He's such an exciting little chop. Alright, but I think cowboy is better. Oh, yeah, again, at the beginning of the instructions, it tells you to put it here. And then later on, they tell you to put it here. Bad instructions, they're inconsistent. Alright, but let's show the whole family. Because that's the set. Honestly, I can see it. I can see the money's worth right here. You get, if you price like 20, 20, 20, 20, then some of the extra goodies. Yeah, that's $100. This does feel kind of proper. They're dense. It's not like they're hollow on the inside and skipping out on a lot of pieces. So I would definitely recommend this for value. Plus, if you buy the set brand new and not like me, you do get the extra Leia figure, which is absolutely going to sell like crazy in the aftermarket. Don't make that your reason to buy the set, but bonus fig, I don't know, it's there. I can't discount it. There's a thing included that I do not show here. So, yeah, you can play around with these. Can you give him glasses cowboy? That works well for Chopper because his eye is a little lower. There's no way to use all the accessories at once though, because they give you an extra hat. We can make tall Chopper because we have the extra R2 unit, lower torso. Now he's just fat Chopper. Fat Chopper that still has wheel. Oh, I can't put the wheel on though, because the wheel is his like. Oh wait. There we go. Chubby Chopper. Okay. What else can we get out of this? Red and black doesn't look too bad. I think he needs the yellow though. I think he needs the yellow from the duck. And then I kind of want his leg to still be poking out. Yeah. Can he wear the bow tie too? That's a bit much. It's a bit much. I think just throwing the stud. Yes, it's good for play feature. Just throwing the stud shooters on the sides. I thought it was pretty dumb. That was pretty dumb. Same with the R2 flight things, which are nice because R2, but Okay, well now, what else can we do? I think the pink-purple combo would look great. Get QT a bow tie and that. Can she have a bow tie and mustache? Oh. That's gold right there. That's gold. And then R2. R2's got the headphones, so I feel like he needs the sunglasses. Let's give him the black bottom for his pants. There we go. A little bit of customization between the four. And now we ended up with another bottom and 2 accessories. Not quite perfect. As funny as the 10-gallon hat is on Chopper, I think he needs the flower hat. Our chubby Chopper. No, they're just having fun. Isn't that great? Definitely a good toy. A good toy. If I cared any more about these things, it'd be great. That doesn't look good. Nothing looks good in tandem with the rubber ducky. I do. Butterfly mask. Yeah, so I guess you always have accessories off the side, which again, that brings more play. And these are little fun action figures. If you don't want to customize them, you can definitely just take some stuff off. Oh geez. Oh geez. You took a piece that wasn't supposed to. Take all this stuff off. Because like here is a very nice, I'll do this for the end. We'll see what they all look like without. Not just one. I was going to do just R2, but let's see what they all look like when you remove all the accessories. I'm even going to remove Chopper's hands because I think they're a little gaudy, a little too much. Because yeah, if you wanted to, you could pick this up and then just bypass all the accessories, and you got 4 cool droids. Like, that's not bad. This still looks all right. It's just different. Then you have all these, you can use these for spare parts and stuff. There's some great pieces in here. Yeah, just having these extra little dudes, and they look pretty good. They look pretty good. Does this camera want to work? Probably getting blurry. Yeah, a little blurry. Sorry about that. The delay hurts. But yeah, showing the face cam, even though it's probably just as close as the main screen. Either way, they're cute. They're valid. Oh, I just realized I put R2's leg on backwards. That's probably why it keeps sticking. I want him to have a bigger center foot. Keep putting it on backwards. But yeah, accessories aside, which honestly, yeah, if you count these as like $20 droids, that's definitely $20 worth of accessories. Or more. Definitely more. I would say you could value it like 18 for each of these, maybe 14 for chopper, and then around 20, 25 for this chunk. Yeah, I get it. It's a good set. It's a good set that probably got overshadowed by all the serious sets, all the other licensed sets. Yeah. I do think we need to, since we have a little bit of time, we need to do one last thing, and that's build an instrument for R2. And the instrument that comes to mind, I know I said trombone earlier, but to fit it, like follow his body shape, we need a saxophone. We need a saxophone. All right. And then do I have... I was hoping I might have the saxophone piece, because I don't have a reference image up. I was going to just pull out that piece, but whatever. We'll build an instrument, and we'll call it close enough because it's Star Wars. Just build him a horn. Oh, you know what? Let's build him a big horn that goes around his body. I feel like that's what we need to do. Wire it around him. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Problem is, I don't think I have a dish piece to cap that off. I think I have something that will do just fine. We'll get the box out of the way. We're not going to worry about anti-studs here. Just enough. Just to, woo! Hey, I dropped a piece. I've had the tally thing on screen the whole time. Just dropped a piece finally. I don't know, I'm having doubts on the shoulder mount. I think we backtrack back to like a funky saxophone. A saxophonerone, one could say. So we're gonna make sure we have some sharp angles. Thinking something like this right now, just to get that hook in there. Have that by his mouth. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're going in on the saxophone bit. That is gonna be gold. Well, yes, it is gold, but it's gonna be great. And let me see if I have different color for the mouthpiece. We'll do black, just so I can keep the gray one with the set. The set spares. Oh, real quick, while I'm talking about it, here are the spare parts for the set, and there are blue transparent studs from the shooter. So like, yeah, there's definitely 30-40 pieces in there. Not bad, not bad. It's all free bonus. No. In case you lose stuff too. Well, let's get back to it. Let's get back to our saxophone. Our saxophone build. For our good old R2 buddy. Alright, and to beef out the middle, again, I am no musician in understanding how these things work. Or look. But I am going to use some Technic bricks. Where be they? Where be they at? No. If I do Technic brick, then it won't fit. Alright, I'll do a 1x1 with studs on all sides. And we're going to hide it, so I'm going to just use line. And we're just going to thread some of these parts in together. Let's do... Can this fit in here? Nope. What about this one? Yep. Slide that right on top. Oh. Never mind, it doesn't go all the way through. I've made a mistake. It doesn't want to come back out. Wah. I know, I'm turned away from the camera now, so I feel sorry. I'm getting off track with this build. Alright, we're gonna do this. Just kind of connects below this Technic piece. And we're gonna use that so we can connect some plates. I'm gonna add the ones with the rails so they kind of, actually, rails might be too much. I'm gonna do the one with the bar on it so we can add some details. And then I think for the side with the bar, we'll use an ingot so it takes up less space. Doesn't distract from the clip. And we'll use tiles for the other two sides. Oh, there's an ingot in this pile that will be gold. Gold. Gold, I say. And we'll do a jumper on the front to add some more detail. All right. The lime does peek through, but it's non-consequential. All right, and now I'll actually reuse that cone technique I was about to use earlier that got stuff stuck. Just so we have a little bit of extension for the body. Now we can see where that lines up on R2. I'm gonna give him the droid hands, droid arm. Just so I can attach it to him. Just so we have options for posability. A little too high, so let's do drop it by one, maybe move it to the center. Still a bit high. If not, we have the other bar piece, which will allow us to slide it any which way we need. Perfect. That way that little bit becomes his mouth. Now he's holding the saxophone, or whatever this instrument's gonna be. And now we gotta get a nice dramatic curve there. Show it off the camera. Not a lot of options for that, so we might go with removing this piece and building kind of a sub-assembly at an angle. I have some stuff in mind, but it wouldn't have much of a connection beyond one stud. So I think I'm going to switch some stuff around. Save on space. Try something a little different. Let's see. What I need. I need to see what gold plates I have. I think that will determine how the rest of this will look. Or better yet, some brackets. Some brackets would cap this off pretty nicely. Because what I have now done... Oh, come on, I'm trying to take it apart so I can show you. 1x2 brick with the stud in the middle. I'm going to throw this 2x2 tile with a hole in it to fill in some space. And then throw our Technic piece on top. And that brick will connect up with the bar. And I can switch it. So now we'll have a stud connection for later. Which we might do we'll probably do a hinge on top of all that. Let's see. But I want to do some brackets to fill out the sides, make it a little bigger, and just make it look a little nicer. I swore there were some gold hinges recently. That was a thing, wasn't it? That was a build. I just don't know where mine went. Got tiles, I got slopes, got clips. I got stuff all over the floor. So that's how I stay organized. Let's grab some brackets. Let's see. Oh, if you'll excuse me, chat. Need a quick step away, not even a break, just a... going to be drinking in your ears either. So hold on. But I hope that's working. Okay. I just noticed that it wasn't showing me feedback on some of the audio. We're fine though. We are A-okay. Okay. Let's wrap up this little build. This little guy. Let's see. I know there's a hinge somewhere, but I guess we'll just need to use some clips and bars. Because at least those are readily available. So we will attach that to our doom. And I'm going to put a plate and a cheese wedge for our build to be angled off of. We might have to adjust that once we see it. I'm going to use a jumper so I can remove it later pretty easily. Because yeah, doing a plate and then a cheese wedge gets you almost a perfect stopping point for that slope. And let's see, that'll put us right about there, which I think will look good. I might need to drop it just a little bit more, but otherwise I think we'll be pretty smooth looking. I'm gonna remove these brackets so we can get a big chunky brick in there, and that'll support most of our stiff. Oh, we're gonna use a 2x3 in tan because it's gonna be a little hidden. Could do the Infinity Gauntlet thing and do dark tan, but who has that? Who has that? All right, now we just need to bump it out a plate. I think we'll do that with a bracket so I can add some more details to the bottom. And then we need to add a bunch of stuff to the sides to reinforce it and make it look like an instrument. Like, there's definitely possibilities here, but I just have not put enough stuff in here for it to feel right. See, I had some wedge plates. Yeah. Let's see what fills that gap pretty well. Thinking one of the shorter ones. Just so I can round out the bottom a bit more. Yeah. And then I'll use these corner wedges because it's the only thing small enough for a wedge shape. Help round out the shape too. One of the only options. I don't know if the bar plate is the right play, but that way we can do Our plate is definitely not the play. I think instead we do the rail I had earlier. Yeah. There we go. Which also isn't great, but you need some tapering and differences in dimensions. So I'm going to stick with it. Our instrument is getting kind of heavy for R2's one arm. So I might need to put a transparent brick behind it to hold it up. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it's starting to bend away. But we're so close. I was thinking a 1x3 tile would be perfect for the bottom, but I don't think there's a gold 1x3 tile. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off R2 for now, just so we can focus the instrument. Maybe a couple ingots will do, just to have that outer sloping. Good enough for me. Now the side. That would do it pretty quick, but that sticks out too much. Looking for something to add. It wouldn't be too obnoxious for the build. Good evening, First Chatter. Welcome, welcome. We just built the Droid Maker set, and now I'm building R2. Nice little instrument. Since it wasn't included in the set, like, oh, he needs some piece of brass to jam out on. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And then we will be wrapping up pretty shortly here. But I appreciate you stopping by, saying hello, doing what you do, being a part of the LEGO community. Was kind of going for a saxophone, but definitely more of a fictional instrument here now. Very much so. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with what we got so far. I don't think I do, but the corner tiles. Oh, but I think those only come in the plated gold. The 1x1 rounds. Yeah, there's the circles, but I need the quarter circles. I might just leave that exposed. We can put that. Yeah, we'll call that good enough. Call it good enough. Now, the issue is, so I won't be able to show it on the upper camera, but it's wanting to bend down a lot. So I think the trick I will use to avoid too much fall will be a 1x1 tile in transparent. And I'll show you in just a second what I'm planning for that. I think it'll be just enough to support the entire weight of it. I don't think we need more than the tile. If we wedge it between these two studs, I think that spacing comes out right where it hits his droid belly button. It's a little too much now. Just a bit much. It's also hard to keep everything centered. It all wants to rotate. Okay, then maybe it's just, maybe a couple cheese wedges will do. Maybe that's all we need. If only we got the 2 wide cheese wedges in transparent. That'd be excellent. All right, let's see how this looks. I know you can't see much, chat, but I also have no idea what I did differently because now his mouth is so far away. Oh, it's because it really is. Oh, I'm dumb. I put the cheese wedges on backwards, so it's leaning down again. Whoopsies. Okay. There we go. Let me carefully lift him up. And I'm going to show him to that camera because that one's upright. Okay. Still opening it a little bit, but it's fine. There we go, chat. That is our R2 Saxadoo. See if we can get more this way. There we go. Bam. That's his Star Wars instrument of choice. Now, if I didn't already spend most of the stream building the whole set, I would most certainly do an instrument for every single one. Maybe a next time thing, maybe. I might need a couple of filler streams between now and the chaos that will ensue in mid to late January. But for now, I think Sax R2 looks pretty good. Throw his friends back in here. Something for you to look at while I'm putting stuff away. And with that, chat, we'll wrap up. Thank you all so much for watching. It always means so much to me. Even just one extra person chiming in, saying hello, stopping by, getting me with the flow. Something like that. It helps a lot. Makes me feel like I'm actually doing something. And if you liked what you saw, then you can check out more. And I'm so prepared. Oh, man. Oh, so much going on. Oh, man. Oh. If you want to check out more, there's all the socials right here. Find me at Terra Ender, or just call me TE. That's what I prefer. Here's the name. That one's you. That one's universal. On all those social medias. And if you want to rewatch the video later, which is YouTube if you're already there, thank you. You're watching on TE VODs on YouTube, where all these are recorded, saved, primarily for my catalog. But I guess there's some people that want to watch it. I appreciate you guys a lot. I didn't think there'd be people, but there are. Anyways. I think that's as much of the sellout as I need. So thank you all once more, and have a wonderful rest of 2025. Forgot to bring that up a couple times. End of the year. Good luck to you in 2026. I'm sure it's going to be way better. Yeah? Okay, bye-bye. 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 You know, 2025, the numbers sounded nice. The year, in retrospect, eh.